Happy day, y'all. 2026 looks to be a fantastic year for indie games. So I figured I would do a deep dive into some of my most anticipated upcoming games. I'm going to break this list into games that are announced and have a release date. And then I have some games that are anticipated for 2026 but don't have that official release date yet. Stay tuned for the very end, where I do have an honorable mention of one game in particular that I really hope gets released this year. I do also want to give a shout out to the channels No Caps and Indie Games Hub. They have 2 videos that they just released in the last couple of days where they showcase 50 plus indie games coming out. No Caps just does like a rapid fire. These are everything within a certain category. And then Indie Games Hub does a more in-depth look at like 50 other big games. So make sure you check their channel out too in their videos, because they were a great source of inspiration for this video. Okay, first game on my list is a game called ODDCORE. It's also developed by a dev named ODDCORE. It's kind of like his debut game, it looks like. This is a boomer shooter with a loop mechanic. The demo is fantastic. I highly recommend you check that out. Don't just take my word for it. This one's unique because you have 5 minutes to complete your run no matter what. Now, I don't know if there's going to be power-ups later on that affect those 5 minutes, but 5 minutes is all you get. The second you hit start, that timer starts to go. Normally, I hate games that have timers. I want to take my time. With those 5 minutes, you need to clear areas, or what he calls variants. Each variant is cleared in a different way. So it might be killing a certain amount of enemies, or finding a certain amount of items, or killing these infected mushrooms. It looks like it varies between each variant. Now, it says on his Steam page that there are 13 unique weapons, 10 specialized gadgets, over 70 plus stackable items. I don't know what that is, but sounds cool. It definitely felt like one of those games that is full of mystery. The little hub area at the beginning had secret little chambers and things to discover and unlock. It has that kind of like unsettling vibe, so I expect the more and more you play, the more and more you uncover, kind of like a little meta narrative in the background. It's going to be those little secrets, I think, that are going to keep me playing. I mean, if you're a fan of games like Ultra Kill and Cruelty Squad, then ODDCORE is a no-brainer for you. Seriously, check out the demo. You will not be disappointed. ODDCORE releases on Steam on January 7th of 2026, so make sure you follow me on Twitch so you can watch me play and get those initial reactions. Okay, next up we have a game called Big Hops. It's this really cute 3D platformer, action adventure, tongue mechanics. Man, I love some of the descriptions on Steam. They're so funny. You play as this cute little frog boy named Hop, who gets kidnapped by a trickster spirit called Dis. Dis sets you on this mysterious mission when all you want to do is just get back to your little frog family. This game is just jam-packed full of charm and character. It's adorable, the music is fantastic, the movement is slick and smooth. Everything is voice acted too, which I was genuinely surprised by. It sounds fantastic. The game has this kind of Breath of the Wild style stamina climb anywhere system. The tongue mechanic, you can grab things quickly and swing. I got to check the demo out for this one, and it's a lot of fun. That little opening forest scene kind of gave me like classic Legend of Zelda Wind Waker vibes. Now, you can check out Big Hops yourself when it releases on Steam on January 12th. Next up is Carnedge. This is a hand-drawn RPG auto battler. This is one of those games I highly recommend you do play the demo before buying the full game, because it caught me off guard. When you view it on the Steam page, it looks like a classic hand-drawn RPG type turn-based mechanic game. It is not. This is an auto battler, and you don't find that out until deeper down into the description on the Steam page. So, Dev One Shark, if you're watching this, I would probably put that in your description, because I was expecting one thing and got something else when I played the demo. That being said, I had a lot of fun with the demo. I went from uncertain because of the twist of my expectation, but the more and more I played it, the more and more I wanted to keep going. That auto battler is pretty slick. The items are cool, you unlock things pretty fast, and I really enjoyed my time with it. So Highly recommend you check the demo out before you buy the full thing. If you want to buy the full thing, it hits Steam January 19th, so not too far away. Oh my goodness, am I excited for this next game. Next up, we have Mio, Memories in Orbit. This is developed by, oh, you ready for this? ODDCORE. This is a Metroidvania platformer. You play as an android named Mio as you explore an enormous technological arc that's overgrown with machines that have gone rogue. It's very clear this game is pulling inspiration from the likes of Hollow Knight and Nine Souls. I am particularly drawn towards that beautiful watercolor, hand-drawn illustration stuff. The levels look vibrant, the platforming looks crisp and precise, the gameplay and combat looks like a ton of fun. I am super duper, ooper duper, super duper, ooper duper hyped for this game, and I cannot wait to play it. Mio Memories in Orbit is going to release on all platforms January 20th. Make sure you check my stream out for this one, because I'm going to be playing the heck out of this. Also, this is a really good point for me to say, I'm a brand new channel, so it helps me a ton if you like this video and subscribe. What would happen if Daddy Bloodborne and Mama Classic Legend of Zelda had a baby? Tearscape would be that child. You play as a hunter, seeking to rid the land of monsters. You rest at a shrine to heal and level up. This rest in turn respawns all the monsters in the world. As you explore the world, you use flasks to heal yourself. Your character even wears a little hunter hat that is so close to Bloodborne, it's probably verging on copyright infringement. This is also a game I highly recommend you play the demo before you buy the full thing, because the demo for me took me from Camp Skeptical and brought me into Camp Sign Me Up. Now, what would happen if Uncle Mickey and Aunt Doom had a baby? Well, their child would be Mouse PI for hire. Oh, this is one of my favorite descriptions. This is a rubber hose animation boomer shooter. Wow. Troy Baker lends his gorgeous voice as you combine wacky shooter gameplay and narrative mystery solving. This game also features an original big band jazz soundtrack, and it's going to release on all major platforms March 19, 2026. Okay, that's our list of games that have an official release date. These next chunk of games have only said that they plan on releasing in 2026. We're going to start our list out with a game called Outbound. They are hoping to release in spring of 2026 in Q2. The devs here are Square Games. This to me looks like you take RV There Yet and you mix it with a cozy survival crafting sim. The graphics look absolutely adorable and cozy and charming. I personally cannot wait to live out my fantasy of being one of those people that converts a Sprinter van into this epic, awesome gaming man cave on wheels. Outbound is scheduled to release in September of 2026. Next up on our list is a game called Erosion. This one's supposed to release in Q2 and it's devved by Lyrical Games. This one really caught my attention. You play as a father who is trying to rescue his kidnapped daughter. Every time you die, the game world progresses 10 years. Every decision you make in-game impacts what that next 10 years is going to look like. The Steam page says it has over 100 weapons to collect, a vast variety of abilities to unlock, all while you explore this destructible voxel open world. Erosion is set to release in Q2 of 2026, and it's going to be releasing on Steam and Xbox Game Pass.
Free. Every death cost a decade.
Next up on our list is Big Walk. This is devved by the team House. They were the ones who previously made Untitled Goose Game. I genuinely do not know what to say for this game, and even the devs don't, which normally would concern me, but in this case, I'm pretty excited for it. It's this big, open world co-op. You're solving puzzles and challenges. It looks like it uses the proximity voice chat a lot, and you're going to need that to solve those puzzles and challenges. I don't know what the objective is. I don't know what you're trying to solve. I don't know if you're trying to reach a destination. I don't know if you're just hanging out in this open world. And it's all of those I don't knows that really makes me want to play it.
We think there's some real magic that happens when you forget your plans and find yourselves doing something else entirely.
Next up, we got Tears of Metal. They don't have a scheduled release date, but what they do have is a really, really sick demo that you have to check out right now. This game is made by devs Paper Cult. In Tears of Metal, you are leading your band of Scottish warriors against the attacking English. For gameplay here, you're going to see yourself charting a course from battle to battle with this kind of Slay the Spire-like map system. Each battle completed is going to make the next battle more difficult, so you have to decide whether or not you try to clear the board or have a quick cut to the last arena. Every successful battle is going to unlock a specific reward, not unlike the boon system that you see in games like Hades. Once a campaign is complete, you're going to sail back to your homeland where you can build up your army, upgrade your weapons, unlock new playable characters. As I was playing this demo, the combo system and kind of fighting mechanics brought me back to 2012, going through my Castle Crashers era. Seriously though, play the demo. Like, the demo alone is incredible and makes me so excited for the official release of this game. Next up, we got Frog Sqwad. Our devs here are Panic Station. This is a co-op extraction puzzle platformer. It can have up to 8 players, or frogs, should I say. This is definitely inspired by the Repo and Lethal Company. Looks like the repeat loop of enter a map, traverse and explore to find food, bring it back to your boat. You then feed that food to the King Frog and move on to the next level. One thing that looks pretty unique about this game is the more food you eat, the fatter and larger your frog gets, making it more difficult to get back to your boat. So it's going to be this collaboration of your teammates to who has the most food and how do you get them back. Looks like a jolly good old time. Have you ever wanted to fight fires but don't want to get burned? Into the Fire is the perfect game for you. Into the Fire is devved by Starward Industries, the same people that brought you The Invincible. This is pretty much man versus volcano. You're a firefighter entering into these burning buildings while rescuing people and animals. The trailer actually takes itself pretty seriously, and it looks like it's going to make some pretty intense gameplay. It also seems like there's some sort of supernatural aspects to this game, so I'm hoping for a more in-depth story than what you get for that initial trailer. She Was Such a Good Horse is the name of the team that is bringing you into the Unwell. That is quite literally one of the best dev names I have ever heard in my entire life. This game was revealed during the Summer Game Fest of 2025. It's this beautiful hand-drawn 1930s rubber hose art movie animation co-op 3D beat 'em up. It looks crazy. This game looks absolutely crazy, and I want to play it right now. I want there to be a demo. I want it to be released. I want a Steam code. I want all of it. I want to play this game right now. Please and thank you. Oh my goodness. On their Steam page, they say that this is a cartoonish fever dream action roguelike. I don't know what that means, but I don't care. I still want to play it so bad. There are new playable characters that you get to unlock the farther you progress. There's one of 4 unorthodox weapons, 2 of which they say is a giant ice cream and a lobotomized lollipop. Truly, what is this game? I need to play it. Send me a Steam code, please. Okay, the last game here on our list of 2026 releases is The Lift. You are a handyman renovating a massive research facility abandoned after a mysterious incident. The Lift is an eerie first-person simulator with satisfying house-flipping gameplay, a mind-bending story, and a highly interactive world inspired by Soviet sci-fi and the SCP Foundation. This game is brought to you by the devs Tiny Build, which are the same ones behind The King is Watching, Hello Neighbor, Voin, Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire. They got a serious track record. So for here, I am certainly expecting a really good narrative story. And from the trailer, it's kind of giving me the Satisfactory vibes, which if it is even half as good as Satisfactory, I will sink way too many hours into it. The Lift looks incredible, and I really hope it comes out in the first half of 2026 and not the latter half, because I want to play it right now. Okay, thank you so much for making it this far into the video. If you are still here, I have an honorable mention for you. They do not say anything about being released in 2026, but oh my goodness, I really, really hope it comes out this year. This is quite a ride. It's devved by Silver Lining Interactive, and they were just featured in the 2025 Horror Game Show Awards. This game looks so unsettling. This game gives me Pacific Drive vibes, but take away the vehicle and give me a bicycle instead. On their Steam page, it says a bike ride to your friend's house goes completely wrong as a supernaturally dense fog creeps in, as well as terrifying monsters and unsettling anomalies. Your goal is to uncover mysteries and decipher who keeps sending you messages. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, or there are games in this list that you were excited for, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel, comment below which ones you want to play in 2026, and then follow me on Twitch where you can watch me stream and be a part of this community. Thanks again, I'll catch you later. Love you, bye.